Oh, hey y'all, hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Never Grace. If you're new, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. You guys caught me putting on my lip gloss. But also, I was also like just reflecting on the message that I'm present to with this full moon. And I'm just like, I just been really present to the flow of sacred femininity and how there's a flow to it, and how how feminine flow literally moves in its own time through cycles and seasons, and how counterintuitive it is, but complementary to a masculine energy that forges ahead, that establishes, that explores, that discovers, right? So the feminine, it receives and accepts, and the masculine explores and discovers. And there's this beautiful, beautiful union that happens when both are allowed to work in an integrated way. But as we know, in these modern times, we really have been stuck in a masculine system, which, means that even those of us who identify with feminine principles still are challenged to be in this world in that sacred flow, because you live in a space that's constantly telling you to go, to do all these things. But especially with this full moon in Pisces, there's this huge opportunity to pause, to actually reflect, settle into your body and your bones, and determine that sense of hurry. You've got to get there. You have to go. Is that even coming from you, or is that coming from outside of you, being projected onto you? Everybody has willpower, and how they choose to use it is up to them. Some people are more passive than others, and they will, rather than ask you directly to do something that they want you to do, they will simply will it to be so. And if you are not shielded, grounded, and clear about what's yours and not yours, you might experience their projection as, oh, I need to hurry and do this. Oh, I need to do this. I need to show up for so and so, when you really don't. Y'all know me, you really don't. The only person you need to show up for is yourself. That's just on period. So just a reminder of all that on this goddess day. Finding my stones and putting them in my pocket. There's amber, turquoise, and amethyst over there now. I gotta put my other thing over there. All right. Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, allegiance who walk with me every day. Thank you for protecting me as I channel messages from my tribe. Thank you for showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know so I can support the tribes who live, learn, thrive, and grow as above, so below, and so it is because it is so. Yeah, be very, very careful these days. There's a lot of esoteric or background energy influencing. So you really want to have your shields up. You want to have your protection in place. If you don't have something like that, please go to the description box of the channel. Scroll down till you see the Botanica link, sageandgraceapothecary.com. There is stuff over there for protection. Okay? Be protected out here, y'all. All right. Other than that, anything else you may want to know about me will be in the description box there as well. Link to the website. I think there's a link to Patreon. All of that is over there. Okay. In the description box of the reading is the description of the reading. All right. I changed it up, so just making sure everybody knows. Knight of Cups. I know y'all love this deck so bad too, right? This deck is fire. Do you guys see the back of this deck? Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love it. I love it so bad. Knight of Cups. Here's what I love. I told you guys I got 2 new decks. Look at the back. That same mandala that I love, but just done like in shadow and cosmic light. Anyway, Knight of Cups, which is no coincidentally the same I got. it's the same mandala that's behind there, and it comes like, I know, it's so great, it's so great. Anyway, what's up with this Knight of Cups? What are we doing with it? Oh, this one is the Eternal Whispers Tarot, and the other one is Celestial Tarot. All right. What's up with this Knight of Cups? The Seven of Cups. Somebody has choices with Page of Pentacles, what they do next when it comes to love. Okay. The Empress and the Nine of Swords. You love that Empress card. Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups. No, that's not. This seems, so now they worried? Huh? What's this Nine of Swords for? Somebody didn't do something. Somebody wasn't straight about something. Somebody feel like they messed up their chance with this Empress because they wasn't straight about something up front in Judgment. On the bottom of the deck. What's up with this? What is this pay? Somebody's worried they messed up an opportunity with an Empress. Who is this? The Emperor? It's at the bottom of the deck. What the hell now? Well, look, he looked like he messed something up though. I'm just saying. What? Tell me that. What? Seven of Pentacles. Somebody was too busy working? What's this? Ten of Cups, Eight of Swords. Child, what is this? What is a Two of Pentacles and a Four of Swords? So a choice that gets resolved. Somebody couldn't choose. What? Somebody had the wrong vantage point. Somebody wasn't seeing something clearly. Because it's given like somebody not knowing what to choose, but I don't understand how they don't know. I don't understand that. What is this? The Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who didn't believe. They didn't believe in true love. This is somebody who didn't believe in true love. That's what this is. Because I'm like, how the hell you can be confused about something like this? I don't understand it. Except for if you just don't believe in it. That's what somebody did, y'all. Somebody came. This Emperor came up on this Empress and did not believe in true love. So they treated this Empress like it's whatever, what have you. It's just another Friday night out here at the club, whatever. And then now, look, it's looking like somebody in the field. Eight of Wands at the bottom of it. It's looking like somebody trying to figure out how to redo, revoke, renew, refresh something out here. Six of Wands is reversed and the Queen of Swords is upright with the Devil and the Magician. God damn. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what happened. That's what it is. This emperor was too afraid to admit what they were. We already did this reading. We already did this. We did this. Y'all, we talked about this. This emperor was too afraid. Six of Wands reversed, the Devil. Too afraid to admit how they felt about this Empress when they came across her. Magician and Queen of Swords. They thought they was under some type of spell. That's what they told themselves. That's what they told themselves to justify not treating the Empress like an Empress, not treating the situation like it really was. They told themselves, oh well, you know, this person could be doing the hocus pocus on me. I'm telling you right now, that's what this is. That's what this is. This emperor fumbled this empress, and now they are in distress, distraughtness. That's I'm like, what the hell am I looking at over here? What is happening? Somebody is trying to figure, y'all. It's like is this no different than getting a letter? I'm just gonna tell you the vibe, okay? It's like somebody got a letter. It's not what happened. It's just a vibe, but you take what resonates. Somebody getting a letter from the IRS saying you now being audited. That's the type of flurry that's happening over here right now. There's receipts are being pulled, like questions are being thrown around, like, well, where were you on the evening of, and according to our records, it seems as if you should, but there you were. And that's what it's looking like, man. I'm telling you, it's looking like this emperor tried to do something, man. I'm telling you, I don't know if they tried to approach the divine. I don't know what had happened, but it is an immediate, like, book slapped down, blown open, chapter and verse read from the ledger of the opportunities missed with this empress when work was chosen, or something else that seemed more important at the time got chosen over spending time to get to know this empress. Listen, this person is now, they want to plead the fifth, but they can't. The best they can do is tell the truth, which is, I was afraid that I was under some type of enchantment, the magician, the queen of swords. That's really what they're going with. I wish I would, I'm just trying to tell you. Not the devil out here preceding it. That is literally their defense. But check this out. That is their defense to the divine and trying to get an access to this empress again. Don't laugh, but you can, but don't. That's it. That's what they got. That's what they got for the higher courts. I don't know. I thought it was some hocus pocus. I didn't know. I didn't know that's the. You wanted me to be with the. No, I don't think this is gonna stand. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna stand at all. The stars at the. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's find out though. What do I know? I'm just a news commentator, man. I just read you the psychic freaking news from these spiritual streets. What's up with this? So what they're going to do now that they're standing, they're going with, they was under some type of, or they thought they were under a spell. I don't know. That is such a weak argument to me, y'all. I just don't feel like, if I felt like, and I'm just gonna put myself in the, if I felt like I encountered somebody and the attraction was so strong, it was so magnetic, that I'm sitting here like, damn, did you put me under a spell? There are certain actions I would take to verify or disqualify that conjecture, okay? That's not out here. That's not out here. That's what makes this argument so weak at this point. That's not out here. What's out here is somebody missed an opportunity with this empress, and now their word is ill, because the records are showing that they kept choosing everything other than this empress because they didn't want to acknowledge how they felt about this empress, because they allegedly feel like they was under a love spell. So they didn't want to cop to it. They didn't want to cop to the feelings in case it was a love spell. But the only reason we out here in the Nine of Swords talking about this for any type of reason at all is because someone is now clear that there was never a love spell going on. Nine of Swords. Okay. What? Listen, it's Friday. I cannot. Let's go. Let's go. Page of Swords, Three of Swords. Listen. This person played, this emperor, because that's who it's got to be. This emperor played themselves. And it's interesting. It's like, it's almost like they played themselves for the sake of everyone watching. But now that it's gone how it's gone, it's not, it's almost like this person wanted to save face. They didn't want to admit they have feelings for this empress, they were trying to save some type of face. They were trying to look like they were, I mean, the Seven of Pentacles is here, Two of Pentacles is here. This is someone who was trying to look like they were busy. They were they were moving and shaking. They had some things going on out here, okay? Right? That's how they wanted to look. That's how they wanted to come across to this Empress and to everyone else. And that's just what's here. So they got that. The Empress and Page of Swords, everyone got, oh, this person is too busy to really connect with this Empress. The Empress got that, and everybody watching got that. Okay? But now it looks like the Empress has her back turned, I'm just saying. And this person's worried about this missed opportunity, so something happened. The Empress left. Looked like her back turned, and we worried about something. So now it's like, now people can also see, oh, that person who is this Emperor out here moving and shaking, they cheated themselves out of a connection. That's what's being seen right now. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is an embarrassing look for this. It's like it's not. Wow. With the Queen of Cups coming out. Queen of Pentacles is still at the bottom of the deck. There's the Queen of Cups. There's the Queen of Pentacles. We already got the Queen of Swords out here. This Emperor looks like he's not very intelligent to whoever's watching at this point. Because it looks like what it is. It looks like somebody fumbled an Empress. That's what it looks like. Because that's what happened. This I'm just trying to tell you. King of Cups, Ten of Wands, and Death. Damn. Yeah, it's like not wanting to change, not wanting to make the necessary changes to have something work. Yeah. Damn. This guy wants to make some type of repentance again. I mean, I think that's what this reading is about, is that somebody wants, got the Hierophant and the Emperor. I think somebody's praying. I do. Death, King of Cups, Ten of Wands, Death, and the Hierophant. I think this Emperor is praying. I think they want another chance. I think they want to. The song that's coming through is Double Vision. Yeah, I think it's like hindsight being 2020. Do you know what I mean? And so now this person is like, oh my God, now I see. Oh, holy crap! Now I see. Now I understand. Oh my God, I want to do it now. You know, but that doesn't always be. You know, that doesn't Ace of Swords right behind the Emperor. That's not how it always goes. Let's see. You know, anything else you want to say about this? I mean, this is, damn, the World, and what else? Ace of Pentacles. Damn. And that's the thing. This is the end of a cycle, right? Followed by a miracle and a blessing. I'm not gonna hold you. You gotta take what resonates. But I feel like the divine is so on top of this scenario, keeps showing up in here. I don't see. I'm just a reader. I don't see this Emperor being able to reopen this cycle. With the divine. This Emperor is asking for a miracle, and that is exactly what it would take for the divine to go back on this. And it's really because of the divine favor that this Empress has. You know, there's something about codes here. And the divine message here is, and we talked about this a little bit before, when I talked about, I think it was the King of Cups. Yeah. Not honoring their intuition. Like normally they honor intuition, but this time they didn't honor it. And that's what this is. This is that emperor who to be an emperor and empress, again, we talked about this. You've gone through wands, swords, pentacles, and cups, right? Like that's how you get to the major arcana. So this is a masculine and a feminine energy. They've been through it all. And for some reason, when this emperor met this empress, they did not stand in that very same King of Cups energy that brought them to that point to the place where they met her. It's like they met her and they stopped relying on the thing and just made up, okay, well, these feelings are so strong because it's a love spell. Like, really? Dude, are you for sure about that? And that's the divine's response is, huh? So we did all this and you come up with love spell? Yeah, it's not, listen, and the awkward thing is, and I think this is a part of what I see now, this was never meant to just be a romantic connection. It was always meant to be a coming together of two bloodlines to ensure generational wealth. It's like the divine is restoring something in this realm towards these two bloodlines. So this King of Cups, this emperor's like free will, right? But choice to like, oh, I don't really want to connect on that level because I've had my heart broken before and this just feels like a love spell. Listen, I'm just telling you, I'm blown away by it. Like, really, dude, we're doing that? And look, the devil is out here. So clearly there was some trickery. There was some ego. There was some trickery. We got a Page of Swords. In between the Page of Swords and the devil is a Three of Swords. I'm telling you, like, this is someone who they just didn't want to be made a fool of again. That's their whole thing. They've been made a fool of before. They're not going to be made a fool of again. And honestly, that's between this emperor and the divine. And that's what it's looking like. This King of Cups is now, not even an emperor energy. Notice the emperor kept flashing, but we couldn't get the emperor out here. But we have the Empress out here, and we have her Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles energy on this table. The Emperor is, we only know we're talking about the Emperor because we keep being able to cycle through and see his face, but he's really here and this King of Cups energy in a very, very repentant position, completely focused on the divine at this point, because there's nowhere else to go for this King of Cups. There's nowhere else to go. They're not only their emotional, but their material, their physical well-being was contracted to this divine union, and they they chalked it up to a love spell and walked away. All right. So anyway, that's the news right there. I may do another reading later, but either way, please stay hydrated out here. Stay in your lane. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm leaving this reading here. This has been your reading. I hope it brought you clarity and confirmation. If you haven't already, hit that like button, drop me a comment, and let me know if this resonated with you. Turn on your post notifications so the next time I drop a read, it shows up in your feed. The reading is timeless. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind for the next person. In between now and the next time I drop a reading, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.